starting Dawn's New Year off right. Some cinnamon rolls from the Immaculate Bakery. You can find those at Whole Foods. We won't discuss what time it is though. I've put together for today's video what I think is a fairly hilarious blooper reel. So yeah, I know I certainly laughed a few times through it. I'm headed out to play Pokemon Go. Johnny was playing Fortnite with a friend, so he stayed at the house today. I tried not to look too bummed. I was a little bummed, but it's okay. I get it. And Don's off for his run. So again, I'm coordinating my little drive around with his run around. I've put together what I think is a fairly hilarious blooper reel. Ugh. Yeah, it's a blooper. Hey, Donnie.
Morning, kitten.
Oh, I must have automatic doors off. No!
Yeah, well, it's out of focus anyway, so.
But one of the things they get to do for camp today is go to the Asian market up at North Hills. I screwed that up too. It's 1 p.m. and I'm headed out to the Holly Springs Walmart and then to my acupuncture appointment. I'm by myself. No sense. Yeah, it does that every time I start talking. Let's try that again. Well, it'll probably be a few days. Johnny, that didn't come out right. Well, that was a pretty good dinner, huh?
Oh yeah, that and 2 or 3 beers. It was fantastic. Yeah, it was a really good dinner.
I didn't give him the beer just to gloss over the food. The food was actually pretty good.
It was excellent. Enjoyed every mouthful. We had what, lobster tails, crab cakes, and swordfish steak.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but just a little bit of everything, not a major. Yeah. Well, we started off with the salad, so we did have a vegetable.
Yeah, we did, but it wasn't breaded and fried. It was all broiled or whatever, sautéed or whatever. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I just sautéed it in bacon grease.
Oh yeah.
Johnny's off having fun at Imagine Dragons. my fingers are crossed. There's been a lot of rain out there, but I don't think it crossed over where the amphitheater is. Right. Just here at the house and west. So fingers crossed. I haven't heard from him that there are any problems, so that's good.
Right.
Are you yawning on me?
Yeah.
Did I not let you get a nap today?
My tummy's full. And I've had a couple beers, so I'm like, oh, Rex, hello.
Maybe it wasn't a good idea to film after we had a couple.
Silly girl.
I'm being silly? You're the one that's being silly. Anyway.
Just buzzed.
I'm not going to be able to put that in my video.
Oh.
Gee, Donnie, thanks. When you know that the item number for water number, Don's out on his run. Yeah. Whatever, dear. I'm headed to Walmart for a few things we need. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. One of these days I'm gonna learn to wait until she's done before I try to record my video. Here he comes. Come on, buddy. Now he's peeing. So Ruby's now at 2018.30. No, excuse me. Sorry. I'm heading into Raleigh to get Johnny. Hopefully the trip in will be this afternoon, will be less eventful. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Mom.
Please, please tell me you don't have too much homework tonight.
I don't have as much homework, but I do have homework.
Okay. Well, hopefully it's not too much. We need to stop at Harris Teeter and then we'll head to the house. Why are you laughing?
On Johnny's feet. That's not a good video. Here, this.
Uh-oh. Well, at least we didn't hit the car.
Yeah, really.
God, I'm so sorry.
All right.
It says connecting. 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 Connecting.
They came out concerned.
Uh-oh. Is that bad?
No, but that means the movie.
So Johnny's off to Taekwondo. And he's off to his dad's house for the weekend. What did you think of your Model 3 drive?
I enjoyed being in a Tesla convoy.
Yeah, I wondered if we passed anybody on the trip home that noticed that it was Tesla following Tesla. Sometimes with Mr. Don in front and sometimes with your mom in front. Yeah. So what else did you think?
Well, it's basically being in a different car. It's like there's absolutely basically no resemblance between
Am I?
Yes. There's basically no resemblance between the front of this car and the front, well, there's basically no resemblance. Yeah.
Johnny, you're stumbling. Okay. I think what you're meaning to say is the two cars, even though they're both Teslas and they both have white seats, it's quite a bit of a different driving experience.
Correct.
Is that what you'd like to say? Why don't you say that?
Even though the two cars are labeled Tesla, they're basically two different brands of cars.
Not brands, don't say that. They're just, you know, just say even though they're both Teslas.
Even though they're both Teslas, they don't really resemble each other that much.
Yeah, the driving experience is different. Even for the passenger. Cool. Well, I'm glad you got to be there with us, buddy. You were supposed to say me too.
Me too, Mom.
Let's try that again.
Yeah.
You know,
Hot
let's
diggity
just
dog! Ruby notified me that there's a software. Here, we'll do that again because that sun was just...
We're noticing a lot more noise in the breakup camera footage. Breakup camera, listen to me.
Yeah, try it again.
We've got Ruby. God. I felt a little bit vindicated last night. There was an entire thread in the Tesla Diva Facebook forum where somebody posted, yeah, this pickup truck just kind of pulled right out in front of me because, well, we don't care if you have to slam on the brakes. You know, I'm better than you. I just can pull out in front of you. So whenever I'm parked here at the street, I like to turn off the self-presenting doors. I'm trying to remember where that is now. Seats, maybe? No. I have to look for all this stuff every time. Driving? No, that's not where it is either. Oh, come on. Vehicle, under settings, there. Because I guess it's something they don't think you need to toggle very often. So Johnny and I are loaded up in the car now. There's Johnny. And we're headed to Whole Foods to pick up our farm order and a few groceries. We won't be buying very many groceries this week because we're trying to use up stuff. I was gonna say more stuff and I can't remember. I'm here at the church across from the school. Thought I would talk to you guys for a few minutes and do a couple things on my phone before I set back to headed. I did two main things at the house today. First, I pulled the accident footage off the dash cam. Remember, I was telling you sometimes it disappears with that 32 megabytes of internal gigabytes. Oh God, start over again. I can't.
So we are here at Yamato.
Oh, I don't know if I'm even saying it right.
Yamato.
Yeah.
I hear you got some good news today.
What was the good news you're gonna tell me to say?
That is so going on the blooper reel. Can't even remember what happened 5 minutes ago.
Bud.
Hey, Mom.
I hear you had some good news at school today.
That's right. I got the gold tie and a donut.
And a donut. Mr. Don is going to be so jealous. So remind all of us what the gold tie means.
It's a reward for well, I don't know, but it has something to do with No one's ever told me what it's.
Don and I were in... I can't talk. I just can't talk.
Okay.
Bye, Donnie. I hope you guys enjoyed the year-end summary that was in yesterday's video, the day 565 video. Don and I worked on that after we got home from the party last night. And let's just say that by the time we went to bed, it was almost time for the sun to come up. And it wasn't because we were partying, it was because we were crunching numbers. Unfortunately, due to those mushy snow type days we had, tomorrow's day off is now a snow makeup day. So, yep, that's right. We're back into the school grind tomorrow, and I believe it's a straight shot until Martin Luther King Jr. national holiday later in the month of January. So, yeah, it's going to be a super rude awakening tomorrow morning when it's time to get back up at, you know, 5:30 for us and 6 o'clock for Johnny. So I'm out here again with the Osmo, and this time I'm testing in FPV mode, walking around the car to see how still or not still, how bumpy or not bumpy the video is. It's such a pleasant day here. It's like 70 degrees. We just had just a smidge more sun. I've got to figure out the right combination to make the video look good when I do stuff like this. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to drive.
It's got to be.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so I have to blow your mind. Since your mind is already blown, I have to blow it one more way. Because I tell folks that it's all electric and they believe me, but they don't quite get it until I open up the frunk and they see that there's no engine. Yeah, it is. That's where I put my groceries in now. I got about 4 or 5 bags.
Yes.
Yeah, just don't pack them too full, but it works great for groceries. And then you don't get no takeout in here. You don't get no smell in the car. You know, your pizza, your Chinese food on the way home. Yeah.
I mean, everything is so different.
Yeah. So I have 2 more seats back here, and I'm sorry it's a mess right now. But yeah, so if you press this button, the seat moves out of your way, and then your passenger can come in the back. Yeah, I've got to clean it up. Matter of fact, while I'm here in the parking lot, when there's lots of room, I probably should do that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you just push the arrow back, and they make it in a 5-seater, a 6-seater, which is what this is. With and without the center console. They've actually discontinued the center console, but I think you can get it if you really ask for it. And then a 7-seater, which has the 5 and the 7-seater, they have a 3-person bench seat here, and then the same 2 seats in the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I sit on?
Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely.
That's comfortable.
It is comfortable. Now, I'm going to step back and press this button. Trust me, it's fine. It's going to close you in. I'm not trying to... Yep. And then look up. Yeah, so even the passengers in the middle row have a really great ride.
Yeah, and each of them got their own little sunroof.
Yep. So if you press the top button...
That's air.
Air. Yep.
Oh, the top is what...
We'll reopen it for you. Yep. And then come around and sit in the driver's seat or the...
Wow. I love it, Chuck. So you can close them all.
You can. Just don't do that while I'm standing right here. I trust you.
It's got a big screen.
Right. You can X out that screen, you know, just like you're on your computer. You want to get rid of a window. Hit it again. It just, you didn't quite hit. Yeah. Yeah, just touch it. You can actually touch the screen. And
navigation.
Yes, your navigation. Yep. Yep. So hit navigate.
Right here.
Yep. And I don't know, type in Food Lion since we're not in that parking lot. And you can pick the one you want. And then it figures out your route, but it also figures out your battery. So I've got 221 miles right now.
Oh.
God, 69 degrees. Can you get that on January the 1st?
No.
It's fantastic out here today.
No.
And then, so it tells you, this is a close stop, but it's telling you We get there with 74% charge, and if we round tripped back to here, we'd be down to whatever that is. Yeah, I can't quite read it, 72. So if you go to like Walt Disney World or something, it figures out what superchargers you need to stop at to charge, and it figures out how long you need to stay there, and it really does a lot of assist for you. See, I'm trying to remember. Hit the car. Yeah. And hit the, so the door screen is up, and hit on this button, the lower one. Yep, the one that says passenger. Yeah. Now hit it back and it'll close.
You are kidding me.
Yep, hit it back and it'll close. You're not going to get me sick, are you?
No,
okay.
I think I done got excited.
Okay. Now, one more thing. Yeah, now one more thing. This is only for the driver. Tap your foot on the brake and this door's going to close. That's how you start the car. Serious. So, right, there's no key. Right. So, well, I guess you tap the brake. Because I have pin to drive on, it didn't actually start. But if I didn't have pin to drive on, it'd be ready to go. So, tap the brake one more time. Yeah, now the pin to drive screen came up. That's a little security feature that keeps people that I'm nice to, not you, from driving off with my car.
Do you have a little key fob or something?
I do have a key fob. It looks like the car. It's in my purse.
Okay.
That's what tells the car that the valid driver is at the car.
True.
But then on top of that, just in case I lost it, it got stolen, I stepped out of the car and somebody wanted to do something stupid and drive it away. They can't get, they won't crank, it won't start without that. That's right, crank. That charges. This is where it charges. So in my garage, I plug it in. Yep, I plug it in. It'll shut back by itself. We call it a frunk. A front trunk, so a frunk.
And watch this, Frank.
So just wait. But it's just getting started. You gotta give it some time. You want to video it. You should video it or turn him around.
So the music came on with it.
Yeah, this is called an Easter egg, but watch. It's just, you'll see in a minute. This is nothing. This is just some flashing lights, but...
I didn't call you, honey.
Okay. Well,
oh! I've never seen nothing like that.
It's the only car that does this. There's a commercial with another car company where they play the music and they flash the lights, but they have no doors or stuff to move.
Yeah. No! Synchronized.
Yep.
God, this is nothing but
the CEO of the company, the founder, Elon Musk, he's got a really great sense of humor, and he likes to keep a little fun. He's really smart and really serious, but he likes fun too, and so this is
open.
Right.
And the windows went down.
Yes.
Now what is this here?
It's a camera.
Okay, that's your camera.
It's a little camera. Yep. Yeah, there, my hair's all messed up, but oh well. I did ask Paula if she minded if I used a video that I shot, and she said, go ahead, no problem. I promised I'd, you know, like I do everybody, I'll make us all look as good as I can. That was really sweet of her. A Fuquay police officer stopped by to say hello. I offered to let him sit in the car too, but he had all of his gear on, and you know, that just wasn't gonna be too good. But maybe some other day I'll catch him. Yeah, so came over here to play Pokemon, and I do a little test with the camera. That's how it started. I got out to just shoot that little test with the camera, and then the next thing I know, opening up the wings had attracted a crowd. So I told Johnny he needs to sit in the back, or I need to keep something in the middle row so that when I go out shopping, I have a reason to open up the Falcon Wing doors, except for just for the sake of it. Because, you know, Ruby's kind of in stealth mode if she doesn't open up the doors, and I don't get as much of a chance to talk to folks. And I like talking to folks about Ruby and EVs and Tesla and new technology. So, you know, unless I'm late running to school or something, I'm pretty much in the mood to talk. So anyway, that was an unexpected and very pleasant way to end my trip up here to Walmart.
Just like, well, I thought go by the historic buildings here in Fuquay. You know, it's like a 73-degree day. It's really nice. I actually have not been to this park over here. I've been to the pavilion over there on the other side of the park, but I haven't been here. So this is new. I didn't actually even know this was all here. Found this out by watching my wife's videos, that there is actually a historic building museum here that includes this caboose and a little playground and things like that. So anyway, I just thought I'd buzz over here. I mean, January 1st, 70-something degrees. You just kind of like can't believe your luck. That's the beauty of living in North Carolina. Lots of people up here at South Park. Kids playing basketball, sun shining, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's beautiful. I like zipping around on my unicycle. It's fun. Wishing everybody a happy new year.
So I cleaned out the back, and I used tape to get the hair off of the carpet at the very back. I don't know how it gets in there since there are no animals in the car. Sure does show up on that black carpet though. And then I vacuumed. Guess I wish I'd have done that before I went to town, but you know, it's been raining like every day and stuff sticks to the bottom of our feet, and we've been using the car a lot to move stuff around over the holidays, but she's ready for action tomorrow morning for the school run.